When the healthcare CEO got popped, it was how many people died as a result of that man's actions. The only difference with Charlie Kirk is that it's much more indirect. I mean, he set up a political organization that radicalized Gen Z men, made conservative young again, and turned conservative into fascist. Part of the reason that, we're so divided about if we should celebrate this or not is because it's indirect. You can't quantify just how many people died because of his actions. How many children died in school shootings because he convinced half the country that gun control is against the Second Amendment or against the unconstitutional, right? He even said, gun deaths are going to be a price you pay to have the Second Amendment in America. How many pregnant people died because he convinced half the country that abortion is murder? You're 60% more likely to die in a state without reliable access to abortion than you are in more accessible states. How many people died as a result of convincing half the population of our country that you don't have to listen to science if you don't like what they're telling you? You don't have to listen to data or experts. Science is evil and it's out to get you and it's woke, and yet I still don't feel like celebrating. This doesn't make me happy. I don't feel like this is justice. I would have rather seen him grow as a person and come to the realization that those beliefs are harming people and that he played a central role in advancing fascism in America. I don't think anyone's beyond redemption, and I think Charlie Kirk's no exception. I don't think he deserved that. I don't think his family deserved to watch that. I don't think the people who agreed or disagreed with him out in the crowd deserve to watch that. And yet I can acknowledge that if he was allowed to continue going and continue preaching hate and bigotry and white supremacy and transphobia and homophobia, that more people would have died. How am I supposed to feel? Do we really think this is going to solve anything? I mean, I keep seeing people talk about Charlie as if he's a reasonable debater, as if he just wanted to listen and he wanted to bridge gaps. And I don't think that that's true, because he didn't base anything. He believed in reality and science and evidence. It was all about denying evidence so that you can continue to hate people. Everything he preached was about increasing division. It was about pushing people to the right, and then people who disagree, it's going to push them further to the left. And you get these extreme incidents when you do that, when you preach divisiveness. And I think the only way we're going to get to some kind of reasonable understanding with each other is if we just fucking listen. Charlie Kirk was the antithesis of that message. But all that being said, I still don't think he deserved that. I think that every fascist who dies a fascist is a failure of the people around them to convince them not to be.